We were married 14 wonderful years. God had blessed us with an incredible, incredible marriage. When she passed away, suddenly, we came home and just emotionally drained from that whole 2-week period of her being in the hospital and fighting for her life. And it was the hardest thing for me to do, was to release her. It was probably about 8 or 9 months after she had passed. And my son comes home one weekend, and he's good friends with Pastor Amy's and Stacy's sons. And so he'd come home and brought this little card and said, hey, Pastor Amy asked me to give this to you. The moment I saw the card, it had Natalie's name on it and it said Flourish. I knew, I kind of put 2 and 2 together, and the excitement to read what she had wrote. And it's interesting to me that she wrote this not knowing. She had no idea. She wasn't even sick, had no idea that a month and a half later that she was going to be with the Lord, and that a year later that her family would be opening up and reading the very words that she wrote down in this card, and not knowing how inspirational. And the interesting thing is, Pastor Amy didn't know this, but the Lord knew this, is it was at a incredible moment especially with my older son, who she gave the card to, that the Lord we had an incredible moment together that week. And it had to do with some of the things that she wrote in the card. The first thing she wrote is, I will not leave a blank card for lack of words or lack of thoughts. And I'm like, thank God that she didn't leave it blank, because she could have. The fact that she wrote that meant she probably was struggling a little bit as, what do I say? What do I put down here? But she just made a decision that I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna write something down, and not even knowing how powerful it was gonna be for her family. She thought she was writing it for herself, but she was really writing it for somebody else, which even makes it so powerful. And she just spoke from her heart. And it has been an inspiration, and is still. I have that card, and I have it sitting on my nightstand, and I'll read it, and the words speak to me. And Pastor Amy was sharing that with her, and she said, her words will speak to you for eternity, to you and your kids for eternity. And I just thought how powerful. So I'm so thankful that they did that last year.